Yeah. All right, I did it 3 times in a row. No, I didn't. It was terrible. So we're back because someone failed.
I did my job. Don't look at me.
Kelly, did he do his job?
I clicked the button and it went through, and I don't know what in the bejesus happened.
Kelly,
So we literally have been talking to ourselves for the last
23 minutes.
But good thing Kelly's here to troubleshoot.
Oh my God, this is terrible. Okay, so Kelly's our COO, as you all know. So she helped us fix an IT problem. So let's don't eat cheese. So let's get into one of my topics. I have cheese in my throat. You know when you know like dairy does that to you? We have to clear your throat after you drink milk or whatever.
No, I don't drink milk.
Oh, see, you're safe. Dairy products.
I know what you mean, though.
I'm giving you a face like just brush your teeth.
I don't think that's gonna help.
I'm kidding. I don't know. There's like no
I mean, I know what you're talking
bacteria.
about. I know what you're talking about.
Kelly's so mean.
I'm sorry.
You should see the things she sends to the people she loves. It's eventful.
Yeah.
All right, so one of the topics is Gact gives. Did you just gasp?
Yes.
Yeah, we all love Gact. He's Japanese prince. Gact gives dating advice. He's the only Japanese person I'm giving a pass to for having cornrows, because when he did Redemption, he looked really good.
He looked really
Redemption. So Gact gives dating advice, and since he gave dating advice, his whole moniker kind of cheated, because his whole dating advice was the fact that he could speak really low. He had that low tone. He almost had a black person voice.
He has like that sultry voice.
Yeah, it's just like, I want to buy you chocolate. I mean, I can't do it because I got milk in my throat. But everything he says sounds sexual, but he's not being sexual, which makes some people excited and some others not excited. Kelly told me to say that, or she'll kick my ass. So so I want to know, what would be your dating advice to a person? If they're like, hey, what do I do for a date? What would your advice be?
Okay. There's a difference between taking someone on a date and like how to date somebody, which is more of like a continual like seeing people in person. So are you asking like how I would advise someone to go on an event such as a date?
Yes. There we go. Perfect.
I don't know. I think it's really easy. I just think that you have to understand like what they appreciate.
Mm-hmm.
And
Did you just hear that? If it was easy, we'd be doing it.
Oh, come on.
So it's so easy. This is why ladies are planning dates for their men.
No, I plan nights for my men. Just
Because
kidding.
oh my God.
She's taking your husband to
If
Ben
you
and
see her,
Jerry's.
just grab her and run.
See, they plan the dates. I plan the nights. Okay. That was really shitty. But
It was adorable. Scrabble and chill.
yeah, Scrabble chill. Let me take you home and show you my PowerPoint. But
I don't even know how that's sexual. PowerPoint is a very useful ass program.
I killed Mario again. But what the fuck?
Yeah, you're dating.
Where am I?
How would you
Who
date?
am I?
How would you tell somebody to go out on a date with another person?
Just listen to.
I'm going on a date tomorrow, so
Okay.
I could use your help. Nigga, shut up. I will turn you off. There, we can't hear you no more.
Okay. Where are you going? What is your idea?
We're going to the worst place in Los Angeles, Little Tokyo.
Okay. Why are you going to Little Tokyo?
Because apparently she likes Little Tokyo.
Okay.
I just think she's way.
No, she's not. She's
No, I
actually
know.
she's a highly intelligent photographer / TV photographer. She makes like she makes like 14 times more than I do. Like, it's retarded.
So she's taking you on a date.
Hell no. Which is the sad part. Like, if we could compare checks and decide who's taking who on the date, I think I'd be cool for a Saturday, but not. Still gotta pay.
All right. So, yeah, my main advice is just listening and to understand what they appreciate doing, and also not to like, if they're really into hype and they want to go to parties, like follow that. But if they enjoy viewing things or appreciating art, something outside of themselves, do that. If they enjoy introspective conversation or evaluating things or just having conversation, then do something that lends to what they enjoy doing, and do something that helps them have an appreciation for exactly what you're doing, as well as have an appreciation for you doing it with them as like a bonding experience. So don't do everything just to give and like make them excited, make them happy. Make it an event for you and her or whoever you're dating, and just I think the point is to be able to do something that you enjoy.
That's
so,
some good ass advice. I legitimately needed that. Because I was like, we're going to walk around and I'm going to be like.
Well, learn about her.
I know a lot about her. I tried to date her once before. We're trying again. I'm just mad that I have to pay for everything. That's going to be the whole time. Like, hey, you hungry? And I got to feed her. I saw this text one day that is funny, but I wish was true. And the guy was like, "Hey, you hungry?" And she was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Cool, eat before I pick you up." And I was like, but thug life. What's your dating advice?
You better eat before I get there.
Oh man, I love that text.
I ain't paying for it. No.
So what's your dating advice?
Adapt to the situation, because some people can't read the air.
Okay.
As you can say, like if she's irritated, you should probably
be nice.
Yeah. Or like if it's getting boring, you should
just
probably
provoke her. No.
It's easy to provoke nerds. You just figure out what they like and then diss it. So I hear you like Pokemon, man. I remember Digimon was so much better. Conversation will flow, I swear. Any other day?
This please say conversation. It's gonna be an argument.
What? Any other dating advice? Because she just wrote a book.
Yeah,
You wrote a Facebook post.
Yeah, I wrote a Facebook post.
No, it was a little Twitter post.
160 characters and less.
Come on, I want to know. I
do
want
wanna
to
know.
take your dating advice to heart.
I got a date tomorrow, so
hell?
don't mess this up.
The feeder?
Wow.
I don't know. I don't do that, so I don't know.
All right.
Serious.
So my dating advice would be never to go on a double date.
As your first date, or just ever?
As your first date.
Oh yeah, because the couple's gonna be like, look how cute we are.
And that's what I'm doing.
Like you gonna match it with that staring face? You gonna match it?
Tomorrow's gonna be like one of the worst days of my life because I'm going on a double date with somebody I actually like, who's socially awkward, makes 14 times more than I do. We're going to a place I dislike.
And who is your
for extended period of time?
And who's your other double date? Like,
it's a good friend of mine named Max and his girlfriend Monica. And the thing about Max and Monica is they're the happiest, weirdest people you have ever met. Max likes to laugh at weird shit. Like, he plays Magic the Gathering. That tells you how weird this man is. He'll laugh at anything. And Monica is boisterous. She has the voice of an opera singer and likes to smile, and she is vocally smiling. Like, when she says, yeah, it's not, yeah, it's, yeah!
So, all right, well, hopefully that rubs off on you two.
It's like a clown trying to kill you.
I found money. Is this supposed to stay here?
Guys, she found a penny, and she...
Dude!
It hit something.
But Jesus.
That's going to land in the garbage, the disposal thing?
I throw things around here all the time. But yeah, my advice would actually...
I thought you were broke.
That's a penny.
I know, that counts.
No, it doesn't.
Every penny counts.
I'm very broke. Anyway, my advice for a date would be to make sure whatever you're doing, especially if you're planning, to one, leave all your crap at the door because you're trying to impress that person and you want to make them happy and stuff.
Right.
So you're trying to make yourself happy. So if you bring your baggage to the door, it's going to suck. Like, I am not happy that I have to pay for anything. And that's only because I don't have a shitload of money left. So, like, I'm just going to have to leave that at the door. But I do know I want to take her to places like Bearded Papa's. And there's a great restaurant in Little Tokyo that I want to take her to. And that's, that's
Which
fine.
restaurant?
Give
it here.
It's on the third floor of the Little Tokyo Mall.
Are you talking about, like, a ramen
You gonna
place?
you gonna go to Shinsengumi? No,
everyone knows I don't. Everyone knows I'm way too Japanese.
Like, Orocha?
Yeah, I know. It's the one. It's the only place with tatami mats.
Oh.
Yeah, I forgot what it's called.
Izakaya.
Yeah.
Where we go?
And the bald guy is mean.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, he's mean. He's like, we put our name on the list. It's like, how long is the wait? You're on the list. You wait, and he's like, and he walks up.
He did that to us like twice.
Hold on, and then he come outside. He doesn't say your name politely. He's just like, dry up. And then walks back inside. The dude is horrifying. I'm so glad he's never served me. I would be scared to order from him. And like, if he gave you know how people come up and give you like the suggestions if they work at that restaurant? It's like, I suggest,
right, their recommendation.
Yeah, I suggested turtle fin soup. I feel like if that guy suggested me the soup,
where do you know
menu, buy.
and it's like, if you don't buy this, you're gonna be as bald as I am. Wow.
Can I have 3?
I'm still stuck on the turtle that has a fin.
Turtle fin soup? That's like an actual meal.
Yeah.
I thought shark fin.
Technically, turtle fins are their
There's
arms.
turtle soup and there's shark fin soup, but there is no turtle fin soup.
Technically, like their fins are their arms, and their appendages are fins.
All right, we'll take that.
Yeah.
I'll let you slide.
Rich people name like any meal really stupidly. Escargot, it's snail.
Well, yeah, that's French for snail.
See, they name it things.
They didn't say like snail fin like soup. Like it's not. Snail don't got a fin.
But we're in America, and all you have to say is snail.
This is the shit I gotta
distinctly
put
chose
up with.
escargot. Look, we gave you our dating advice. You decide if you want it or not. If you read anything on a menu that you do not know what it is, just don't order it. It's okay. It's okay to be afraid of a language you don't speak.
I have pictures on my Instagram of when I went to China, and I look at their menus, and their menus have a picture, a Chinese the title, and then the translation of the Chinese title. And there's one or two.
America doesn't do that.
And it literally says like something. It was like rape with delicate fragrances.
They're raping dead animals and cooking them.
Torture.
No, it's
Torture little baby cows.
it's like a form of broccoli, like the rape, like
Broccoli.
Yeah, it's fried rape with fragrant delicacies right here. Right here.
You know how to make that pretty? It's fried dolphin tendencies.
Oh god.
Because we know what dolphins do.
And then I got another translation.
Okay, so what does it say?
Food.
I love you, China. Oh my God. So I have some sad news. Amoeba is closing.
It's not closing.
It's getting demolished.
No, Amoeba posted
No,
that they're
it's
not
getting,
closing.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's getting turned into a skyscraper.
Oh, so it's going to get bigger?
Yeah, it's just gonna get like a bazillion times bigger.
Why are the articles making it a horrifying... Amoeba's about to get knocked down. End of article.
Because clickbait.
Yeah.
Clickbait, nigga.
Okay, so I have happy news. This just in. Amoeba's getting bigger. Are they going to start selling anime now? Because I feel like that's the only place they can go.
What?
Probably.
They already sell anime.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Last time I was in there, I couldn't find anything. I
No,
found
we were
Firefly.
in-
I found Serenity, which was nice, which is the
Did you
Firefly
ask?
movie. No, I didn't. I was too busy looking at the giant Jimi Hendrix
Well, you can just go to Kinokuniya.
poster. What is that?
What? Mario now pissed now.
He's been to Little Tokyo his whole life and he doesn't know what Kinokuniya is.
I have not been to Little Tokyo my whole life.
Can we get hashtag fraud? Like just hashtag fraud.
I particularly dislike the area, so of course I haven't go sleuthing around Little Tokyo. And honestly, the reason I dislike the area is because people in the area get on my damn
It's a
nerves.
bookstore. It's a media store. You'll
Okay.
love it. It'll have everything that you.
How long has it been there?
Oh my
Forever.
good Jesus.
Is it one of those rip you off places?
No, it's pricey-ish, but it's kind of worth it.
That means
This is what I put up with.
because like there was a store run by this little lady and her daughter.
I don't like that place.
It's gone now.
No, it is gone. I bought something from there, and apparently it was fake, and I paid a lot of money for it.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
I like their kimonos because they weren't fake.
No, their kimonos is. I have one. I have a yukata. So I mean,
I wanted to buy one.
kimonos are for girls.
So
Yukatas are for guys.
I don't care.
Were you there? No. Yeah, you were there when I bought it.
Yes,
It
I
was-
was.
it
That's
was-
why I don't care. Everything for girls is prettier.
It is. I like China dresses more though.
Oh, what do they call it?
Oh, the cheap hong.
Yeah.
Cheap hong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like China dresses more.
I like how racist China dress.
Now that we just learned what it is, and I'm still like China dresses.
that Japan thing, that Japan dress.
Japan dress. Apparently, everybody who's tall looks good in a cheapao.
No.
Yeah, that's not me. I'm 4'10". Bye.
She looks good in everything else because she's short. And you're about to cosplay, right? Is that?
I might start doing cosplay.
No, you have to now. It's on a podcast.
You can do Yuffie.
Can you?
She can do Yuffie.
Oppa cosplay on. I don't know. I got that from a friend. He's look whatever. You should cosplay at the show.
No.
Oh.
I don't have anything for in like 2 weeks to be ready. Unless
Okay.
I have an exorbitant amount of money, then like of course.
I'll
Yeah,
get you a
sure.
white shirt, some black shorts with some suspenders,
I'm not doing no discount.
and
cosplay.
you're automatically Tifa.
Automatically Tifa. There
You
you,
don't even
go.
have to-
Everybody does it.
You don't even have to try to be Tifa.
Man,
just-
everybody does it.
yeah, I've done it.
So confident. I've done it. Like, what
we
the
can
hell?
all do it. We'll
All
all do
right,
it.
that'd be creepy. But
Look at this faggot.
I'll do it.
No.
Let's be real. David Bowie had all the best outfits, and no one knows where he got them from. So if you find a way to find anything David Bowie's wearing, you're automatically cosplaying David Bowie.
Right.
We should all do that. I call Goblin King.
I got nothing.
I am unfamiliar.
You don't like? You guys don't? David.
I know
Bowie?
who he
Oh my
is, but I'm unfamiliar.
God. I bet you were one of those people who's like, David Bowie's dead, cries tears of sadness, and then like there's that David Bowie meme. I don't remember you fucking with my music. They did that with Prince.
Yeah, they did.
Like the day after Prince died.
Yeah, they did.
Everybody had a Prince meme that said, I don't remember you fucking with my music.
There's a meme of that.
Are you a Prince fan or a David Bowie fan?
Neither.
Do you have a?
Well, not like I'm not a fan. I'm not
I feel you.
that into
Them. Do you have like an artist that you like that dresses extremely weird that you really enjoy their style?
I got like a bazillion in my head.
Oh yeah, I guess because you don't listen to normal music.
I don't know. A lot of my style doesn't exactly come from music, but
Mhm.
like the artist that I mentioned last time that's like super weird that I really love the style is the Emily Autumn
Mm-hmm.
that I mentioned.
Plague Rat Lady.
Yes, Playgrass.
See, I love you. I memorized something. Do you know how shitty my memory is? You must be very special.
That's really important because I'm eventually going to do my slutty plague doctor outfit. So
Yeah.
yeah, super important. Thank you.
I'm gonna show up with
You just got a confirmation
violin.
for this, guys.
She never
gotta-
said she was gonna wear it in public. That's what sucks.
I'll do a photo shoot. Jeffrey's gonna do a photo shoot with me,
And
it'll
I
be
am
great.
literally the best photographer there is. I'm just taking forever with my photos. I have photos a year old, and that's because I run this company.
Just
Pause.
this whole face change. Like he was all happy. And he's like, I run this.
So
company."
who's your favorite like artist that dresses extraordinarily weird that you kind of try and copy style wise?
Hyde.
Yeah, what is up? Hyde is like
Idol.
he's like gacked too, but
yeah, he is.
every time I see
Oh.
him, he looks super depressed. He's just like, I'm Hyde.
I'm still in love with Miyavi. Like he inspired me.
But
when I was a
early
kiddo.
Miyavi was like
Early
just
Miyavi
over
was
the
like
top.
me.
He was
Okay,
just
so
like,
explain
holy
Miyavi
good-
because I only know about Hyde, Gacked, the Gazette, and a few other bands.
He's like
He's-
Gak 3.
He's a guitarist.
Yeah.
He's just like this beautiful, pretty boy guitarist, but he was like a complete whack job when he was younger. When he started, I think in early 2000s.
Yep.
Mhm.
And his interviews were always really weird. He was like super hyper. People thought he was on drugs.
Hyde
all the
was
time.
worse.
Hyde was worse.
Hyde
Miyavi
was like
fucking weird.
he was acting like a 5-year-old, and he'd like just rock back and forth in the chair and do the interview, and he'd like just nod his
Like,
head.
yeah,
He's
just
just
be all
random,
cute.
but I love that man so much.
Yeah, but Miyavi always had like rainbow peacock hair.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And so that
Yeah.
like started my obsession with like rainbow hair and
Mhm.
colors, and I was really into colors, and now I'm just like all black everything. So we've come full circle.
If I had more money, I'd copy a lot of Carrie Pamu.
Oh hell yeah!
And my second would be Gacked. Just because like
But he's in a lot of plays, and that's like what he does.
Yeah, but like because of Gacked, I've seen quite literally every shade of black.
That is so sad. But
He
it's
never
true.
wears the
So
same
true.
shade of black twice. I was actually really pissed one day because I thought he was gonna live. I thought he's an immortal because he was at a convention, and this is how I learned how to do Japanese and Korean photography, lighting, and stuff like that. Gacked was it was his 60th birthday, and he was signing autograph. This nigga looked 20.
He's 60?
He's over 60.
Are we sure?
Uh,
Last time I remember, well,
he-
when I
he's
was
over
a fangirl,
50.
when
Is
I
it-
was a fangirl, he was 40, I think.
He's over. No, he's got to be in his 60s now. Cause I remember that he's got to be in his late
He's a
50s,
vampire.
60s. Yeah, and you see him and he's like, yeah, I look like I could walk into a high school and no one would assume that I'm my age. It's horrifying.
He's wearing a face. He's wearing somebody's face.
Hyde does
Jeepers
it too, and so does Shinya.
creepers,
All three
where'd
of
you
them,
get
they
those
just
eyes?
don't.
So if you want to know how to be immortal, celebrities of America, you go to Japan and you steal all of their makeup and
You
stuff.
just follow Gak throughout for like a year.
Yeah, and just and follow him in all the dark creepy places he goes. You know what sucks is I really thought it was all makeup. I did, and then I learned the entire
Oh yeah.
Japanese and Korean photography. Koreans do it better. I'm sorry, and it was freaky how like makeup does very little versus just lighting. I was like, because like their makeup makes them look pretty, and that's fine, and you look porcelain and beautiful. But then when Korean and Japanese lighting hits, how weird it is. It's just like you are God's chosen or whatever divine's being's chosen vessel to walk around and make people like fawn over you. Because Gact was gorgeous. He looked like a commercial his entire life. And then he did Vanilla. And he was like,
Oh yeah,
fucking,
Vanilla Man.
A little cloud.
dude. Yeah. I was like, this dude with
I
his
was actually
Super
watching
Saiyan
all of
hair.
that again.
He was doing his Super Saiyan hair. And he looked so good. I was so mad.
Well,
Oh,
yeah, he
God.
already dropped the hint that he's a vampire in Metamorphose.
Really? I didn't see
You
Metamorphose.
do know that he actually did dress as a vampire, right?
Yeah.
And he had the braided hair, and he had
That was
super long
that
hair.
was Redemption. That was during his run when he was doing the music for Final Fantasy.
He did it again, but it was different.
Oh, okay.
It was literally like early this year.
You know Gact has a catchphrase, right?
No, I did not know that actually.
It's in all of his songs. All of his good ones. He does that vocal.
If you guys listen to Gac's music, you will understand that with a burning passion.
He does that vocal inflection, and it's so amazing. Because I listen to American music and other like musics to see if there's like a signature. And for Japanese people, it's that inflection that they stole from Gact. And for American rappers now, it's like the really bad brand of rap.
The fake vibrato.
And she gets it. Where you elaborate a word that shouldn't be elaborated. Like cake is cake. Mineral, tineral, federal, giver, no digger, no swag.
It ends with a word.
Yeah.
Swag.
Yeah, and Eminem's still the rap god. And it'll always be that way. So, okay. So what we've been talking about during the meeting was interesting enough, is we want to collaborate with people. So let's talk about like our dream collaborations, like as absurd as we can get. I personally want to collaborate with every Korean, Japanese rapper ever and make the most ballin' music video of all time.
Be like the Little Dicky of Japan.
Yeah, because Lil Dicky is a monster. He was in a cypher with Designer and somebody else, and he crushed it at the end.
Yeah.
That was bad.
That.
And it literally said it, like all of the comments where it showed up is like, the last guy said it at the end, and I was like, hey, is that Little Dicky? And it was, and he beat the crap out of Designer and somebody else. It was amazing. So yeah, I would love to like get a bunch of, because honestly, like I said, Korean and Japanese rap is monstrously good and like personalized. So I would love to make a dope music video with them, because that'd be so interesting. Like Year of the Ox blew me away with how easily I could like get in touch with them. Mike B is very smooth jazz and hip hop. He's got hip hop in him. So I would love to make a music video with all those dudes just rapping hardcore. Bow. We get all that street cred in Korea. What about you? What's your ultimate collaboration? It could be anything. It's just off the top of your head.
I want to make a club for J-Rock bands and then make it a rave.
What?
Yeah.
Like an EDM J-Rock thing.
That would horrify
everybody
me.
would just
I'd
be
be
going
down.
balls crazy.
I don't know. I would
Super
walk
down.
in confused. I would be like, you know those movies where that guy walks into a club and for some reason everybody's in slow motion looking at him, just like, like that. I would be the guy walking in and everyone's just like, who the fuck is this guy?
Oh,
I'm
God.
like, oh no, man, I just came in here to get some Skittles. Like,
Why are you going to get some Skittles?
I don't know, man, but like that's what I'm here for. Kelly, what's your?
I got Skittles for you.
There's like a little bowl, and he's like, these Skittles, and he'd be like, yeah, man, these some Skittles right here.
So
Oh,
what's
God.
your dream collaboration for the company or yourself, Kelly? What do you think? What do you want for us?
Fuck if I know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
You what's like a big dream you have for us? Like what would you want us to do? Would you want us to play at Coachella?
For us?
Yeah, for us. Should we do a show at Coachella?
Oh, my God.
No. No.
What do you think? That's terrible.
Did you just say Kardashians?
No.
I would work with Khloe Kardashian because I think she's an awesome person, but she hasn't really been given the platform to show like all of her skills. Because I know one, she's physically phenomenally strong.
Right.
I said this before. She's physically ridiculously strong and phenomenally smart.
Yeah.
But like she's like just tied down to her horrifying sisters. Even though Kim is ridiculously business savvy, so like that's one prop I give to her. Who do you think we should? What's like a big thing you want to see us do? You don't know?
No, I'm more into like, I don't know. I just don't have an idea for that right now. I'm like stuck on Burning Man, but I'm just like, that doesn't mean I want us to do it. I'm just like really stuck on going next year because it's all going downhill right now. I really want to go.
Oh, before it gets out, because everyone dies of Burning Man, because there's always some 16-year-old that sneaks in and dies because she doesn't know how to drink water.
You're allowed to go when you're at any age.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome. But I just wish if you're going to do drugs and die, make sure you don't die. Because that's happened 3 years in a row. Some random girl.
Well, no, that's EDC also.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like any of the EDM festivals or the large productions, people.
You know
tend
what
to-
sucks, too? They actually tried to help the situation by, like, passing out bottles of water for free. And
Yeah.
someone still
And
dies.
somebody still, yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's at this point, it's not those festivals' fault. Because they're trying. They're saying don't do drugs, but if you're going to do drugs, here's water so you don't die at our festival.
He's usually like overheating, heat exhaustion,
Yeah.
or just like.
That's why they pass out water.
Well, yeah, but it happens like off grounds. Like you take your friend and you're like a bunch of 16-year-olds and you don't know what the fuck you're doing. You're like dragging your buddy.
So
and
how
you're
do
like,
they
it's
know
fine,
it
it's
was
fine.
EDC then?
Oh, because what'll happen is you get blamed by vicinity. This is why, like, one time, I remember we were in a meeting and Kelly was talking about what we should offer psychological services, and I'm like, well, or no, security services. And I'm like, well, if it's on site, yes. If it's off site, no.
Yeah.
Because
Problems.
Just vicinity.
Because if people die, we don't want it to be our fault. The more you know. Anyway. But Kelly's been making all of our promotional material, so all of the like
No, I
banners
haven't.
and stuff. All of the banners and stuff.
If
you
it
see,
was a typo, it's not me. Just kidding.
it was his fault.
Just kidding.
So she's been making all the. So I'm expecting one
I've
day.
been in space.
I would love to see Kelly do like this fantastic like mural we get painted on the side of a building. Like remember the Final Fantasy 13? 13 was on the side of 3 buildings.
Or you mean like Deus Ex?
Yeah. I would love
That
Kelly.
was crazy.
I want Kelly to design something ridiculous like that. We're on the side of a building.
That'd be
promoting our
fun.
show. Right? That'd be freaking We're on the side of a building.
They're gonna be like Stingray.
I would try. I would be a terrible person and like try to pick up women outside of my own painting.
I'd sit right up. You see, that's me right there, babe.
What's up? How you doing? What you want to do? I mean, I don't know how to date. Kelly taught me how
My
to date.
face is right there.
Kelly, how do we
That's
go on a
gonna be
date?
your only selling point.
Kelly's in the corner like.
Y'all need Jesus.
Kelly's in the corner.
That black girl, y'all motherfucker.
Do you guys remember your prom dates?
Oh god,
'Cause
I didn't go to prom.
I actually
I
just
didn't go
posted
to
a photo
prom.
with my prom date on my Instagram.
Oh,
Yeah.
I saw a video of this guy. He was waiting outside, and it was a black family, of course, and they were going super hard on the paint at a prom date. So like this girl had her brother and her sister come out of golden tassels with balloons on the side and dance for 20 minutes, and then she stood outside in her gold dress like for 5 minutes while her family took pictures, and then he was standing there for 20 minutes trying to go to the prom. This man was depressed.
Oh my god.
Yeah, my prom was the worst. I ended up crying because I like saw my ex-boyfriend and I couldn't handle it, and I like ran into the stairwell without my shoes on.
Oh no.
And I was crying in the stairwell, and I didn't have any like napkins, and I like when I cry, I like snot out of my face. It's super
Okay.
cute. And so I'm like asking my prom date to like go get a napkin, and he totally gets in trouble for trying to sneak property of the venue out of the venue, which is from the venue into the stairwell of the venue,
Uh-huh.
and we get kicked out. And so I'm walking around crying, no shoes, outside of my like prom venue thing, and I'm calling my friends to come pick me up from Fanime because they happened on the same weekend.
Okay.
And
I would have went to Fanime. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I call that petty. That's some petty ass shit.
So, did you get picked up and go to Fanime?
Yeah, they picked me up.
Yeah, you went to Fanime? That's a fucking recovery.
Yeah.
I was about to say, like, that opening was like Carrie, just without the blood. Just like, this prom sucks. Fanime!
It was good. It's a good time.
That's rebound. If your day is shitty, go to a con. Something about people dressing up as your favorite anime characters is helpful.
Yeah,
You remember
just-
your prom? Wait, do you have more?
Oh no, I'm saying it, which is great because one of the guys who came to pick me up in a pickup truck,
Uh-huh.
was Eddie, who's going to be our special guest.
Eddie's gonna be our special guest. He wears hats like nobody else. See, I can rap better than Tupac. He can rap, but he's not.
My hand stings still. Okay.
All right, so what was your prom experience like?
I didn't go.
You didn't go to prom?
No.
Wait, no. Why?
Let's switch places.
Next question.
Oh, there's a dark story that
Yeah.
we'll eventually get out. My prom I had one of the dream prom that everybody wishes they did, where it was like they went by themselves and got a bunch of booty there. So my mom was I'm black, so of course we went all out. So I went to John Marshall High. For those of you who don't know John Marshall High, it's a nerd school, and it's on a hill, so you can drive around it and hit every part of the school. So what I did was I made friends with the driver, and we were homies by the time I got there. I was like, dude, I've always wanted to do this. Can you help me out? And I had, I'm black, so I love hip hop music videos. I was like, hey, can you bump this random black music track and drive around while I fucking do weird shit out the window? So when we got to Tracy Street, I was bumping T.I. You can have whatever you like. And I was like, what up, man? And all my friends were like, yeah. And I go around the entire block, and then I go in. It was the most balling prom of my life. But then, I got kind of drunk, and then I stole, like, your friend got in trouble for stealing napkins. I stole 2 vases of flowers, and I was kind of drunk. So when I was going home, I dropped one, and I thought I was standing there for 5 seconds, but according to my friends, like, dude, you were there for 5 minutes just staring at this broken-ass spot on the street. And I was just like, oh no. And I was there just frozen in time. And then it felt like that prom for me felt great because my entire high school was like I was popular, but I was unpopular at the same time. I was popular where like people would talk to me and interact with me, but there was still a group of people that hated me. I was that guy who like hung out with the Asian girls a lot and hit on them a lot. I hit on them and we became deep friends through that weird relationship. And at the prom, they gave me this huge card that all the Asian girls had signed, and it said, hope you get an Asian girl in the future. We love you, Jeff. Like small messages and kisses and shit. Oh, and every Filipino girl, Asian girl's prom date at that prom was pissed. And one of the girls I really liked, her name was Cole. She was curvy and gorgeous and fucking golden. And she came up to me, she's like, Jeffy, you look nice. And her date at the time, Pete, was like, son, no. He like pulled her away. That whole day was a victory for me, and I enjoyed it. And I'm really glad that you recovered your prom because I think that's a moniker of what we should do in life. Is like when we have a really crappy day, we should do something to at least make ourselves feel better because that's really important. Like if you're not happy at the end of the day, then that's kind of bad. It'll make the start of your next day shitty. So I'm really glad you went to Fanime.
Yeah,
you had a good
I'm
time.
really glad I had those friends.
Did you cosplay as someone who went to the prom?
It was late. It was like past midnight. It was probably drinking time.
Fanime was still open. That's the interesting part.
Well, yeah. It's always open.
Okay, so we're going to end it early because it's late and our friend Kelly has to go. And we have another podcast to do, which is going to take another 45 minutes. So as always, we always wrap up the week saying our final thoughts. So what's your final thoughts of the week, Kelly?
Can we skip me?
No, Kelly.
Man.
You got to learn how to talk, Kelly. I'm keeping you on.
I'm not saying I don't
You're in front of the cam team. You got to learn how to talk. You got to learn how to be interactive with people. So, yeah. And plus, you're RCO, so you have to anyway.
No, I'm just sitting here like I have rage in my body.
Oh, yeah. So, I'll explain that after he gives us our final thought.
Scott Pilgrim.
Oh, yeah, we have things.
Oh, yeah, we have art because China. Happy birthday, by the way,
Happy
China.
birthday.
We love happy birthday to you.
Stop.
That's how gacked. How do you sing happy birthday in Japanese and then give gacked inflections on it so it sounds like a gacked?
Can you do that, please?
Oh, my God. Yeah, you can do it. Show them how Japanese speaking you are.
No, it's sad because they sing it in English. I'm serious.
I'm thoroughly impressed with your skills
In
of
Japanese?
your fluent Japanese
Yeah.
skills. Yeah.
I'm actually dead. I'm not joking.
What's funny is he's good at Japanese, but every time he tries to translate, he fails
Yeah,
horribly.
translating, so it's weird.
Cause like we were interviewing
Marilyn, right?
Marilyn, and you were just like, I know, and I'm just like, this nigga.
Yeah.
I know.
Mm.
Oname wa jinchi okai desu.
Oh my
And
god.
I'm like, dude. My name is Giant Penis. That's what that means. So, final thoughts of the week, Kelly. Did you think of anything? It could be anything. Literally, just final thoughts.
I know. Just don't hate yourself.
Yeah. She has rage in her because her friend is being manipulated by her ex-boyfriend who eats Skittles that they get from clubs. And if you don't know what that means, it's ecstasy. So, yeah. And my final thoughts of the week are thank you for joining in. It's late, and I kind of like doing it late because it feels chiller to me. But we got to stay regimented. So we might do it late again in the future when China's out of town. Yeah, China's out of town. So once again, we wish China a happy birthday. Next week is the big day. On Saturday, next Saturday, we'll be having a show where?
1404 to 1408, Third Promenade, something.
Third Street
Third
Promenade.
Street Promenade, and
There
yeah,
are 2 shows, 5 to 6.
5:30, 5 to 6.
And then 6:30 to 7.
7:30.
So get your tickets early if you want to procure a seat in advance, and if you don't want to, you can show up at the door, pay for your tickets for any of the 2 shows, and we'll let you in as long as we have space. So please come out to the show. I will have a big regimented show for you guys. We have surprises. We have Eddie. Give a short bio of Eddie really quickly.
Eddie is involved with the North American organization or North American team for Galaxy, as well as he is I believe he's just the owner also of Attack Music, which does mostly Japanese electric music production. And his other thing is Bomani Style.
So he'll be joining us in the show, explaining what he does, kind of mixing it with our topics. Like, we do. We have like a fluent conversation about topics, whether they be super relevant, irrelevant, or not relevant at all. The point is just to entertain you guys, have a good time, make you reminisce and interact with us. And hearing about some of what Eddie does will help with that, because Eddie does a lot of nerdy things too that you may not have known about, and buying some of his clothing might be great. saved. I've been trying to get a free shirt for like 2 weeks. It may not happen, but whatever, we tried. So I can't wait to see you guys. We're going to do a show. We're going to do a stream before the show. So we have one more before the show. So we'll give you all the information again. Thank you for joining us. Peace.
Hashtag fraud.
Yeah.
Hashtag fraud.
What the fuck? Why? Because I didn't know there was a store in Center.
He still can't get it.
All of y'all are frauds too, okay?
Hashtag Karira.
You speak Japanese and can't
Karira.
translate.
Career.
Hit the button, Kelly. Hit it. Right. That's the wrong.